So guys, today we have actually covered a very important topic in your safety management courses, and that is called as demolition work. So what are the 5 or 6 basic points whenever you go as a safety officer to look after any demolition work on a site? So number 1, you actually, before demolition work starts, you need to thoroughly visit the site, demolition area, and you need to find out if there is any asbestos material or any chemical substances present there. So you need to evacuate all these chemical substances by using a hole tags and protect them in a safe place. Number 2nd point is, whenever you are going for demolition work, you need to thoroughly visit all the building from first floor to the maximum stories they have, and you need to find out if there are any connections present there, as far as gas pipelines, if you have any water connections, water vessels like gas pipelines, electrical wires, you need to disconnect all the installations first. Before starting of the demolition work, you need to actually disconnect all these utility resources from the building. Number 3rd, if you are working a demolition work on a multi-story building, you need to provide a thorough inspection from a degree structured engineer. You need to thoroughly invite a degree structured engineer on your site to visit the proper demolition area, so that you can be able to know that if there is any weak structure is available, so you need to aware of that. Number 4th one, you have a proper work permit system before demolition work starts. And number 5 point, before demolition, you need to make alternative walkways for your personnel so that they can be able to move freely around the building. So you need to protect your walkways, your walking surfaces, your pathways from debris, any kind of debris falling from the building. So you need to protect all these working areas. And lastly, number 6 point is, you need to install barricades or warning signs, including writing there that danger, demolition in progress. So you have to aware your visitors who are visiting your site that this kind of construction work is going on the site. So you have to aware all of your personnel who are visiting your site that demolition work is in progress. So you need to memorize all these things before starting your demolition work as a safety officer. And what are the hazards involved in demolition work? Number 1, it would be a flying debris. If your personnel are working or demolition the site, it would be, you would encounter with flying debris. So you have to have RTEs, SCBAs along with that. So to protect their lungs and to, protect themselves from any sort of RTIs, upper or lower RTIs, respiratory tract infections. So number 2nd is, it could be a possibility of structural collapse. So you need to aware of that, and you have to wear a proper PPE to protect yourself. Number 3rd one is dust inhalation. Whenever you inhale any sort of dust, it makes you more sick and ill while working on a site. So you have to protect your personnel by using some sort of mask or SCBAs, that is called as self-contained breathing apparatus. You have to be, this is your responsibility to actually protect your personnel by providing them a proper SCBA system. Number 4, there would be electrical shocks available whenever your demolition work is continued. You may encounter any electrical wire, so you can have electrical shocks. So number 6, heavy mechanic accident, because you're also using cranes there in demolition area or working space, so you could have encountered some sort of heavy mechanical accidents, so you need to prevent that as well. And lastly, it can be a falling from heights. Your personnel, while working on the building on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th floor, they can also fall from the height. So you need to aware of these kind of hazards involved in demolition work, and you need to have a proper PPE before starting with the work. What sort of proper PPE you have to use? Number 1, you have to use hard hats for that. The PVC gloves, that is polyvinyl gloves, that is a fabricated glove, and protect your person from any sort of electrical shocks. Then you have to have safety goggles for the protection of your eyes from the dust or debris, and you have safety shoes. It could be a leather safety shoes along with a steel toe, so that your shoes, your personals would be protected from any sort of fire or electrical sparks. And lastly, you have to provide a proper RPE or SCBAs to your personals to protect their throats and lungs from any sort of contamination, air contaminants. And lastly, you need to provide full body harness, that is called as PFAS system, personal fall arrest system, to protect your personals as a overall. So this is your job responsibility to provide a safe working environment to your personnel as a safety officer. Thank you very much for today's topic.